What's going on, guys? It's Cameron from CamDeeGaming coming at you with another shortish video. I wasn't really planning on making any today, but I felt like I just had to because of kind of how ridiculous this whole situation ended up being. So basically, I was playing squads with randos, so I don't know who these people are. I've never played with them before. And I had my mic in, but I always have myself on mute unless maybe my teammates are talking or something. So both of these teammates right off the bat relinquished Jump Master to me, and then both designated that they're going to drop solo. And it didn't look like they were in party chat or anything, but it seemed like they were playing together and they kind of had a plan of where they wanted to go. Now, of course, they didn't ping where they were actually going to go, so I had no idea. So I was kind of waiting in the dropship to kind of figure out where they might be headed. We were kind of flying through the middle of the map, and just on a lark, I pinged wetlands. They said yes, so I dropped and I started heading that way. And then, of course, they decided to drop and go Slum Lakes, the totally opposite side of the map. So I was like, okay, I don't know if they're trying to ditch me or what. Like I said, never talked to them, didn't have my mic on, hadn't like taken any of their like main character. None of them were like, you know, trying to play Wraith or anything. So I wasn't really sure what the deal was, but I kept trying to catch up to them. I had pinged a purple shield back there in Pit, as you could see, and they just kind of refused to come over. There was also like a blue shield I had pinged earlier in the game. So anyways, I tried to catch back up with them, and we end up running into a team, and I'm going to go ahead and cut to that part so you guys can kind of see what's going on here. So I end up hearing these footsteps right here, and there's a full team basically that rolled up, and of course they already had eyes on our team, so I knew that we were going to engage and we were going to end up having to fight these guys. Then I hear my friendly Bangalore ult go off, so I was like, okay, yeah, we're getting it, even though these guys kind of abandoned me. And then I was like, wait a second, they look like they're kind of far away, so they must have thrown down their ult and just taken off. You can see them on the upper left corner of the screen on the minimap. They're just totally running away. So I was basically left on my own to try and fight this entire squad. And lucky for me, these guys weren't the greatest. Don't mind my kind of terrible arc stars there. And also lucky for me that I had purple shields at this point, because otherwise I don't think it would have turned out the same. But, you know, just something that kind of I felt like I wanted to make a video about, because I've noticed that stuff like this kind of happens a lot when you end up playing with randos, which I do a good bit of the time. You get people who, as soon as they go down, they quit, or they just totally try and go off and do their own thing, which is really strange, especially since right now there's the limited time solos event, which, who knows, after the Iron Crown event's over, they may keep solos here to stay. But yeah, just kind of really sucked that my teams abandoned me here, and there was a couple points where I felt like I was about to get knocked, but luckily I played this enough that I feel like I was able to kind of get things under control a bit. And like I said, also lucky for me that the team that we were fighting wasn't the greatest, but there was a few scary moments here. But yeah, so this is, I guess, almost more of a PSA for anybody who likes to play squads with solos, or excuse me, squads with randos, or if you're just an individual person, or you like to even maybe play with a buddy and you just get a third person who's your hanger-on. Don't be a-holes, guys. If your third person is trying to communicate and trying to ping, and they're pinging like purple shields and they're running around and trying to stick with you, don't abandon them as soon as another squad shows up. Luckily, I was able to take out all three of these guys. I had to down two of them twice because they kept getting rezzed up. But yeah, it's just really frustrating, and I feel like it kind of takes away from the spirit of the game, which is you know, to play in a squad of three and kind of use each other's abilities to your advantage and see which squad comes out on top. Now, of course, the other side effect of playing the way that these guys are is you're down one person, so any squad you run into, you end up getting wrecked. And that's what happened. We ended up getting, I think, 4th place because of this. So that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Thanks for watching, guys. I know this is just a quick video, but as always, we'll see you next time.